Can I get the fucking ball?
Starting at small forward, 6 feet 10 inches.
Well, Stan, it's still pretty early in the year, but when do those alarm bells start to go off in a coach's mind?
Those alarms seem to go off once a game, if you ask me. But looking at the bigger picture, coaches are watching for trends. You don't want to be a team that's going on losing streaks.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Luke Cornett out there with MP. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Here's Cornett following the three-point basket by Orlando. And he dunks it down.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Cuts off the pass. In transition, here they come. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Bane's got 6.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Morris, right side. Suggs against Fox. Back to Morris. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Bane with it. Fox picks him up. Suggs, the pass to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner outside. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by San Antonio. And only a handful of teams in the history of the NBA have done what these guys are doing right now. 20 wins in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Detroit, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Spurs, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Now here's Bane, coming off a 31-point game. Wagner with a screen on Castle. Here's Bane. It's rebounded by Morris.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Bane. Pass to Wagner. Back to Bane. And here's Suggs. Over Fox. And it's MP with a rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Castle for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report.
Nice decision by Castle. I mean, this guy is a great teammate.
Outside Bain. Suggs outside. Shoots. Bain, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Stolen by Bain. Pass to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Here's Bain. He's guarded by Castle. Wagner with a screen on Castle. From deep, Bain to the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Suggs. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Fox. Vassell outside. Fox with a screen on Wagner. Back to Fox. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Batase's checked in for Orlando. De Silva comes in. Orlando with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Wagner against Johnson. Orlando again missing. Spurs trail by 4. So on the floor for the Spurs. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. MP is out there with Johnson. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Richardson, the pass to Wagner. There's a screen. Goes up on the baseline. And it's MP with a rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Carter. Suggs outside. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
A solid jump shooter. Now the defense has to get up on Suggs or that's going to happen.
Pass to MP. MP making his presence felt.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
On the wing, Bain. He's guarded by Castle. Bain, no good.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Back to MP. Castle left side. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Bataze a screen on Fox. From 11 feet away, and Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Johnson passes to MP. Now Castle. 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Orlando leading by 3. Outside Bain. 3-pointer. Plumlee brings the double. Goes back up. Bataze can't hit. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Castle, 3-pointer, Fox. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got 4 rebounds now. Morris against Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner against Johnson. Wagner, the pass to Bain. Clock is at 3. Over MP. Bain, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Castle. Pass to Fox. Fox splashing it home from deep.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jumper.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Plumlee, and it's Devin Vassell in for Johnson. Wagner against Morris. From deep, Payne. Rebound by San Antonio. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Castle for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Here's Batadze, up and in on the layup. Batadze's got his first 2 points.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Cornette. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And we know Fox can score, but they're showing how capable a passer he is as well.
Pass to Bane. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Wagner. Clock at 6. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Up top, Morris. Now here's Castle. Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Fires the 3. Hey, no good. Spurs shooting about 40% during the second quarter. And the basket by Castle.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Magic trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Second chance effort. No good off the glass. And here's Vassell. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off in the Western Conference. Stephen Curry.
Lately, Stephen Curry has been making all the right moves. His shooting has been exceptional, as always, but also his energy level.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Sean.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better. What's my proof? Cuatro rings.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, Lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
The Wagner brothers both on the floor. Franz at small forward, Mo in the middle. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Fox. To the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Fox. MP's got 4 points in the quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Brian?
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Morris. Give him 8. Down low. MP, the flush.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Wagner outside. The 3 from Suggs. Orlando again missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
They get it back. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, there's Vassell staying active, extending the possession.
Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Bane. Wagner with a screen on Castle. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Fox.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling.